the astrological signs, but what is a moon sign?
The moon sign, I feel, is even more important than the sun sign, which is your conscious, ego-driven self. The moon is what makes you feel safe, secure, nourished, cared for, and loved, which is the basis of self-love.
So how do we know what's our moon sign, or what's your child's
Well,
moon
one way
sign?
is to have your chart done by a reputable astrologer. There's a lot of books out there that have charts that you can look up your moon sign, which changes every 2 days, every 2.5 days, the moon sign. So if you know your birth date, chances are, with some literature, you can figure out your moon sign. Or on the internet, you can get free horoscopes. There are many websites that offer this as a service these days.
And then the basic information that you need to determine this is the date, time, and place of birth?
You need the time, yes,
time,
as
date,
well.
and time.
So how can the moon sign help us with parenting?
Well, it's the most important thing in parenting, because especially when the child is nonverbal and cannot express what they truly feel, unless your maternal instincts are impeccable, you really need some help here. And even the most attentive and the most dedicated parents miss the boat sometimes in knowing exactly what their child needs, especially when they're under duress.
And so now, if you don't know what your child's emotional needs are, how might that affect the child's development?
Well, the number one thing, since the moon rules the stomach and the digestive tract, would be eating disorders and overeating, emotional overeating. Very often when a child is crying, the parent will feed the child food when it might need another kind of nourishment, like physical touch, such as a moon and an earth sign like Taurus, or just attention and interactive play, moon and Leo.
All right, we have an example of some work you did for one of our colleagues here with her son Ryan. Let's take a look at little Ryan. He's the son of Jennifer Walters, one of our segment producers here. Ryan is 5 months old. Tell us what you found out about Ryan.
Okay, well, Ryan, born last December, is a Sagittarius sun sign, which is a fire sign. But the moon, since we're talking about that today, in Aries means that this is a firecracker baby. This is a baby that likes to move quickly, needs a lot of activity, challenges all the time.
Is that true, Jen? She said yes.
And Aries is the archetype of the warrior, so this is a feisty child and needs a lot of
Place to move or get around?
well, at least express aggression. So can have a quick temper, but it dies down just as quickly and you have a cheerful baby again.
Okay, so you,
very
as a
direct
parent,
communicator.
as a parent, what would you do? Just, you'd like, let the baby
Don't be a
vent, or-
slowpoke mom. Don't be a mom that just sits around passively. You need to be very interactive with this child, get the child physically moving, and challenged.
Okay.
Most important.
Well, you've got some basic tips for us based on the sign of our children, what their emotional needs are. The first is fire, the fire signs.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius.
Oh, I'm
And
Leo.
these- yeah, oh.
You are a firecracker.
I'm a